Hello, welcome to my channel. This is your favorite math tutor, Okorosa Ernest, and I'll be taking you on the topic Simultaneous Linear Equation Part 2 with examples. The topic we previously started in the previous video. We shall be looking at the examples and how to solve problems on this topic. So as usual, do well to subscribe to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, do well to click the like button and turn on the notification bell. So quickly, like we said earlier, linear equations are equations that they are basically straight line equations. They involve two parameters, two unknown, two variables that needs to be solved concurrently to obtain the solutions. So for today, we shall be looking at examples and how to apply the elimination method and substitution method in solving problems. Remember, I also told you there are other methods like the graphical method and also the use of matrices, but we save that for another day. So here are some examples we shall be looking at. I have here two examples we shall be solving. Examples number one, we have 2x plus y is equal to 2 and 3x minus y equals 13. Now when you are given an equation of this sort, the first thing to do is to arrange. So let us begin. We arrange by saying 2x plus y equals 2. We call this equation 1. The second, 3x minus y equals 13. We call it equation 2. Now, when you're given an equation like this, using your instincts, you should decide and tell the method you will use that will be suitable for you. Now looking at this, the easiest method to use is basically the elimination method. Why? I have the y here is having a coefficient of 1 just in front, and since they are like variables, it will be easier for me to eliminate. On the other hand, I could also use the substitution method. Why? I can easily make this same y the subject of the equation and then solve. So I shall be taking you through both methods on this problem. So either the elimination method or the substitution method will go well for this method. So how do we solve? Let's begin with the elimination method for this example. So using elimination method, this is how you go about it. 2x plus y equals 2, equation 1. 3x minus y equals 13, equation 2. So I'm eliminating y, so it means I'm going to add both equations. I'll add both equation 1 and equation 2. So let me add by introducing a plus here. So I'm adding. So adding both, it simply means that I'm going to get 2x plus 3x, which gives me 5x. So y plus minus gives a minus, so y minus y is 0. So automatically it eliminates this parameter. Is equal to 2 plus 13 gives me a 15. So 5x is equal to 15, so x is equal to 15 divided by 5, which makes x to be equal to 3. So I've been able to obtain the value for x. Now I'll go back to my previous equation. I could say from equation 1, put x equals 3, just as we have obtained here. So let's go back to equation 1. Now remember, you could also use equation 2 and you will get your result. So from equation 1, we are putting x to be equal to 3. So the equation is 2x plus y equals 2. So if I'm putting x here, it becomes 2 into 3 plus y equals 2. So 2 times 3 is 6 plus y equals 2. So making y the subject, y is equal to 2 minus 6, which means y is equal to minus 4. So therefore, it means x equals 3 and y equals minus 4. So this is the elimination method. Now if I do a similar example for the substitution method. So using substitution method for this same problem, it is also simple. So I have the equation 2x plus y equals 2 as my equation 1. 3x minus y equals 13 as equation 2. Now for substitution method, I'm going to make y the subject from equation 1 or 2. So let's go with 1. So I'm going to say from equation 1, y is equal to 2 minus 2x. That is from this equation. So that makes my equation 3. So I'm going to say put y equals 2 minus 2x into equation 2. That means I'm putting equation 3 into equation 2. So wherever I see y in equation 2, I put 2 minus 2x. So that is, I have 3x minus, so y is 2 minus 2x equals 13. So 3x minus 2 plus 2x is equal to 13. So collect like terms. Collecting like terms, we have 3x plus 2x. So 3x plus 2x gives us a 5x, which is equal to 13 minus 2 crosses over and it becomes a plus, which is 13 plus 2, making 15. So it means 5x is equal to 15. So x is equal to 15 over 5, which makes x to be 3. So we have x to be 3. Invariably, we could also obtain simultaneously for y. And remember from equation 1, we said y was to be called what? 2 minus 2x. So let's say from equation 3 we could find y. So y is equal to 2 minus 2x. Remember, we have the value for x as 3. So y is equal to 2 minus 2 into 3, which makes y to be equal to 2 minus 6, and that gives us y to be equal to minus 4. So therefore, x is 3 and y is minus 4. So you could see the same value we had here is the same value we had here using both methods. So that is for that. So we shall take a second example, and I'm going to be showing you how to solve using another example. Using this time we will use elimination method, especially when we have the coefficients to contain all numbers in them. Alright, a second example we have here, we have 3x plus 2y equals 36 and 5x plus 4y equals 64. Now Let us solve. First of all, you arrange the equation. So we have 3x plus 2y equals 36. That is equation 1. 5x plus 4y equals 64. That is equation 2. Now if you notice, each of the variables, the unknown, they have coefficients attached to them, unlike the first one, which we have y to be unity. In this case, we have numbers attached to them. So whenever numbers are attached to the unknown variables, the preferable, and especially when they are different, the preferable method to use is the elimination method. So take note of that. So how do we go about it? In this case, now we have different numbers in all. So what you do is you multiply equation 1 by either 5 or 4. So in this case, we shall be using 5. So I'm going to say 5 times this. So multiply, I want to multiply equation 1 by 5 and equation 2 by 3. I could also do the same for 4 and 2, but I'm using 5 and 3 in this case. So what do I mean? 5 times 3x gives me 15x. 5 times 2y gives me 10y. And then 5 times 36 will give me 80. So I call that equation 3, and then multiply by 3 for the second equation. So 3 times 5x gives me 15x. 3 times 4y gives me a 12y. 3 times 64 is 192. That's equation 4. Now the purpose, the aim of doing this is to make one of the coefficients, one of the unknown, to be the same. See, in this case we have 15, 15, so they are of the same numbers, so that we can use elimination method. The same thing applies if I'm using 4 and 2 to multiply equation 1 and 2. It will make the y's to be the same. So I'm going to subtract. So subtracting both equations, 15 minus 15 cancels. 10 minus times plus is a minus, so 10 minus 12 is minus 2y, and that gives us 180 minus 192. That gives me a 12. It's minus 12. 180 minus 192, that is minus 12. So in this case, y will be equal to minus 12 divided by minus 2. So we have y to be equal to 6. Straightforward. So put y equal to 6 into equation 1. You could also use equation 3. You could also use any of the equations will work perfectly well, but I've chosen to use equation 1 for this. So y is equal to 6. That means from equation 1, 3x plus 2y equals 13. So wherever I see y, I'm going to put 6. So we have 3x plus 2 into 6 is equal to 36. 3x plus, this is 12, is equal to 36. So 3x is equal to 36 minus 12. So 3x is equal to 36 minus 12. That gives us a 24. So x is equal to 24 divided by 3, which makes x to be equal to 8. 3 times 8 is 24. Therefore, x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 6. Just a check to assess, to confirm your result. 3x plus 2y equals 36. So we substitute 3 into 8 plus 2 into 6 is equal to 36. So 24 plus 12 truly gives us a 36. So that is it. Simple. Each of the methods, they are easy to use, easy to understand. Just know the method that suits you. I must tell you, elimination method is very easy. The substitution is also very easy. So do well to practice more questions. If there are issues, feel free to hit me up, send your messages. I'm always available for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe to this channel, hit the like button and turn on the notification bell. See you next time. Bye.